Hi everyone, I'm back with a new topic and a new video. So, my new topic is Epidemics and Pandemics, briefly explained. So, what are epidemic and what is pandemic? How can we explain these two terms? These two terms are very important terms to know, to understand. So, I will start from epidemic. So, what does it mean? An epidemic disease is one affecting many persons at the same time and spreading from person to person in a locality where the disease is not permanently prevalent. The World Health Organization, which is WHO, further specifies epidemic as occurring at the level of a region or community. The demic part of epidemic comes from the Greek word demos, which means people of a district. Now we will look at pandemic and what does this term means. Pandemic is a disease that has spread over a large area, that is, it's prevalent throughout an entire country, continent, or the whole world. The WHO more specifically defines a pandemic as a worldwide spread of a new disease. So these two are the terms of pandemic and epidemic. Now, on March 11, the World Health Organization officially declared the COVID-19 outbreak a pandemic due to global spread and severity of the disease. So, because of the definition, we know that if a disease is spread over a large area or the country or the continent, then it's a pandemic. And if a disease is spread in just one community or a region, then it is epidemic. So, we will see how to use epidemic versus pandemic, how we can use these two words in our language, in our sentences. So, the handy rule of thumb for using prefixes of these two words, which are epi and pan, because these two are prefixes which come before the words. So these two words, the prefix epi is a Greek and variously means on, upon, near, at, while on the other hand pan also is a Greek prefix which means all. Now, these two words usually people get confused with. So to remember that these two are prefixes. So think of an epidemic as the start of something, whether a trend spreading rapidly within a community or region, whereas a pandemic is what an epidemic becomes once it reaches a far wider area of people, especially across continents or the entire world. So when the epidemic crosses the borders and crosses the continents, then it turns into a pandemic. So this is the thing you can remember, and you can differentiate between epidemic and pandemic. This is how you remember that if something is spreading like wildfire, it is an epidemic. If something has already spread like wildfire and is currently massive in its reach and impact, it is a pandemic. So this is a very clear definition. You can understand that something which is going on right now, like a wildfire, then it is an epidemic. But which has already spread like a wildfire and is currently massive in its impact and in its reach, then it's pandemic. So it's very easy definition and terms and how to memorize them. You will have no problem in understanding the difference between epidemic and pandemic. these two terms people usually get confused with how to use them and how to use these words in their sentences. So once your concept is clear, or once your definition or the term or the meaning is clear about these two words, you can easily use it in your sentences. So guys, I hope you liked my video and you learned something new. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English lessons. And if you have any suggestions, please write down in your comment box.